I was wondering, I was like, man, there's a bunch of people in chat, but it's not like it usually would be. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Daydreams. I was just accidentally streaming on Twitch, so I had to redo the stream key and everything. We've got TroubleMaker here, we've got Hamza here, and yeah, we're gonna use this first 5 minutes to get started and get set up. Sorry that we're a little bit, well, we're actually 30 minutes early, but I wanted to start an hour early, so we're about, 30 minutes late. But thank you guys. We've been giving you shout outs and talking to you and everything. Yeah, Knight, Simo, Gladiators, Marian. I seen Breaker up there, Peace Q8, Simo, Devil. A lot of people are here, and hey guys, turn the stream off. Or mute it, mute it, mute it. Yeah, Trouble, just mute the stream. You don't have to turn off.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's all good. So it appears the stream's actually working. And I see you guys. Hey, what's up, Lady Venom? What's up? We tried to get Trouble's camera on here, but it didn't work. And
you guys about saw me naked.
Yeah, he was. We're gonna put on a show for you. We're gonna have to move the stream over to Chatterbait.
It's gonna be helicopters.
Helicopter time. What's up, Gur? What's up, RJ? Juice Leo. What's up, everybody? Make sure you share the stream. We're gonna talk everything protest tonight. It's gonna be wonderful. And you know what? I'm trying to get someone in here with opposing views. If anybody, and I mean anybody watching, doesn't agree with this protest, and there are some people, I've seen them on social media, and I'm friends with a couple of them, so I can kind of discuss what their viewpoints on it were, which I disagree with. But that's a great thing about, being an open-minded individual, is you can disagree with someone and still be friends with them. Just because you disagree with people, it doesn't mean, there was one guy name-calling and stuff. We don't want to devolve to that. We're trying to have a productive conversation as a community.
Yeah, I don't want to see a bunch of people come on here and be like, I disagree with you because you're an idiot, So...
Right. Nah, we gotta keep it civil.
I want to hear some real debate, because I promise you, all you guys know that I've been doing this for a while. I've spent a lot. I went all the way from spending everything that I could on this game and investing everything that I could, that so much that I was basically obsessed with this game, to the point to where, like, it turned into hate very quickly. And the only reason I stayed around, and I'm still around, is because of the community. I love the community. I think that the game took a bad turn a long time ago, and I think that it needs to come back for you guys, not for me, because I could love it or leave it. It don't matter to me.
Right.
At this point, I don't have anything invested in it at this point that I can't just cut ties with, and I can't feel like I can't cut ties with, except for the people. So
definitely,
I can sit in a level 1 castle and talk shit to people all day. I got a ton of chats, but my thing is that I want to see the game develop and grow and continue to go on for us, for not only for us, but for the community. Like, the community is such a, just think about the communities that other games have developed, and they've kept them happy, and they've listened to them, and those are games that still run strong.
There's a lack of communication between the community and the developers. The developers, most games have something called a community manager. The community manager's job is to get into the community. Don't just hang around your yes men, which are the mods, and I'm not trying to be negative towards them, but they're basically part of your crew. Don't just, involve yourself with the people who are telling you, yeah, great, yeah, that's great, yeah, that's great, yeah, $20,000 a month maintenance, that's awesome. Which, Trouble, we were talking about off cam, that back when you were spending a lot, you were a huge spender, spending $3,000 a month to maintain your power and to maintain as a top force in the game. Whereas nowadays, I can't even imagine how much it would cost to maintain, like, the highest tier of gameplay.
Oh,
it's definitely in the tens of thousands. You got some statistics?
I got some statistics.
Let's hear it.
To get to the new what is it? That orange. What's his name? Oh man.
The hero?
I got the statistics. No, the orange. That purification that you need to do.
Okay.
What is it called? Hold on.
Here, someone in the chat will help you. I know you. I
Yeah,
don't even know what
somebody in
you're
the
talking
chat
about.
will help me because they
He's
were the
saying,
ones talking about it earlier. But it cost
okay.
130 packs.
Okay,
That's
so that's
130 packs.
$13,000
Yes, it's cost 130 packs just to get it to orange.
just to
Just to
get it to
get one of
orange.
them to orange. And
Wow.
there's like 7 of them, right?
Magic Book? Is it the Magic Book, the new thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to
So
get it
that's
to orange.
13,000 to get one to orange. What would it cost to max them all out?
And that's what I was asking. And I don't think anybody truly knew.
Yeah. Lady Venom said the
Um,
Magic Book. It seems like, here's let me just start with one of the arguments from someone who was on the opposite side of the aisle from a majority of the community, which was saying that, they're against this boycott. They're, happy with Clash of Kings. And what they said is that it's not Clash of Kings' fault. It is these big castles' fault for constantly pushing them to release new things. And I disagreed with them because of this. Let's say the big players were pushing the devs to release stuff, which I don't think any are. Maybe a couple. And I'm talking like the billionaires who literally can just blow tons of money. Let's say that a handful.
The only one that was is gone now.
Who, Ichi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Ichi was asking for more stuff, but that was back before it was real crazy. You got Grapheme, you had Dragonglass, you had, your dragons, heroes. It was the basics, and it was beautiful. That was like at the point where it was a pain in the ass, and it was horrible, and you had to spend thousands a month to maintain, but it was still achievable. But even if they were asking for stuff, the problem with that is that you're ignoring 99.99% of your community by releasing things that are unachievable for them and only achievable for that small handful. And I'm talking just a few people. So that argument right there, I don't think is a good argument. And, I, respectfully disagree, with that argument. It's not the fault of these big players. Even, just because one big player asks for stuff doesn't mean they all do. I know tons of big castles, billions of power who they want to be maxed. They want to be maxed and, maybe have some maintenance. Obviously, you can't maintain that top position without maintenance. But, they shouldn't have to drop, hundreds of thousands of dollars to maintain it. That's just out of control. It's gotten out of control, and I think that's why people are pissed, right?
Yeah. And I mean, for real, all right, so you take the handful of guys that are like, yeah, I want to see more updates. But then you see whenever they do come out with the updates, they're like, damn, that was rather stiff, this shit costs a little bit of money. But the whole thing about it is my point of view on it is I would like to see them come out with updates gradually and in a timely manner where like somebody that spends moderately or a free to play player can at least get halfway there or 3/4 of the way there or almost there, and then they come out with another update, something that's obtainable. We need to have measurable and obtainable objectives in this game where it's not just discouraging, for the small players, and right now what all they're releasing is stuff that, all right, so there's equipment that you can only buy. There's basically grapheme stones that you can only buy. The dragon crystals, that's a situation where you can only buy because I sat there and played it. I spent like 30,000 gold a while back trying to figure out what it was going to do for me, and I barely got 600 of those special crystals. You need a lot of those special crystals once you get up higher. So right. The whole thing about it is a free to play player does not have 30,000 gold just laying around in their castle. So they need to come up with stuff that's going to fill the gaps.
Right, definitely. And, this game is a business at the end of the day. All of these games are businesses, but there has to be morals and ethics in these businesses or else stuff like this is going to happen. This is the biggest protest I've seen. Now, before we get going any further, let's just talk about I'm going to talk about a few of the big names just so you know that it's just not the, little guys that are so mad about this. I definitely want to talk about some of the big names that, have joined the protest. So, notably, BK1 Mr. Knops, one of the strongest castles in the game. I believe he's top 3. He joined the protest, and he's probably going to get the rest of the BK1 crew to join the protest. let me get through some of these other ones here. So we've got Kingdom 217, Revive. They have joined the protest. ROM, I believe they're from Kingdom, Kingdom 1082. You've got Kingdom 924. They've joined the protest, and these are like teams that are, you know, controlling their kingdom. You've got Kingdom 1564, and that is a lot of looks like a lot of people from Qatar and Kuwait, a lot of Arabic players. These are just a few. Barbapaz, he's a 5 billion power castle from Kingdom, I believe Kingdom 61 or 55, but he also joined it. So that's just a few of the screenshots I've got. There's tons of people joining the protest. You know, huge.
We got Kingdom 242.
Okay.
Some of the people in some of the people in Kingdom 1000. You know, it's not about shutting COK down. We want to see it breathe, man. We want to see it live. This and see, this is the thing is that people are like, okay, either these things slow down or 90% of us are going to quit, and you're going to be stuck with those. You're still going to have those like 10% of people that are going to hang around.
If they don't have anybody to attack, they will quit too. You have to have everybody. This is like an economy thing. Like, this is like you know, this isn't like, you know, Reaganomics. This isn't like trickle down. When these big castles get all this stuff, they just take. They don't. There's no giving back unless you're in the alliance and getting them alliance packs. So there has to be major, and I'm talking major. You know, they're gonna have to go back and balance things. Things need balance majorly.
Yeah, and like what Bloody was just saying. You know, Faraz the Devil is even fed up, man.
Yeah,
you know.
Like, Faraz has multiple max castles, and for him to be fed up, you know it's bad. Really bad.
Yeah.
I think I would love to know what it would cost right now to get max. Completely max. I'm talking everything. Everything in the game.
That's what I asked earlier.
We need to figure that out. Because
we guesstimated somewhere around 500K from level 1 to max. But then you got to think about the people that have been here since day one. And you remember how shit the packs were in the very beginning. That's whenever it was competitive.
That's when it was good. It was competitive because the packs sucked. You could farm. Yeah. I could farm in one day what someone could get out of a multiple $100 pack. So I could get $200-300 worth of resources. I could play events and get the same rewards as someone that's spending. You could keep it competitive. I wasn't I wasn't bigger than like, King G or Thunder or any of these guys. But I was top 3, top 4. Always.
King G,
just from grinding.
777 is in on the boycott.
Yeah. There's very few who aren't, and I understand that some people are in a comparable, position, being, they, have friends in Elix. Hey, what's up, Bat? How you doing, man? By the way, guys, Bat, have you seen Bat's videos? Trouble?
Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Dude, he makes videos kind of like how we were making back in like 2016. Informative, attacking, but I just had to give a shout out to him, man. He's doing a great job with it. And it's just so hard. That's the thing with me, I'm not even in a kingdom where I could fight, but even if I could, it's very expensive to do those. Back then I could do videos for free. Now, I gotta pay, $100 a video to make some action happen. So it's become, there's just so many angles of why it's become ridiculous. But let's get into the actual post by Hamza. Hamza, you here, buddy? Okay, he's still muted. That's all right. I'm gonna start checking out. Oh, did I didn't mute him, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't mute him. He muted himself. I'm gonna get into his post. Let me find his first post, his original post. So, what made Clash of Kings lose the respect of the players? Number 1, just see the last 3 months game update. Civilization Wonder, Dragonglass Charge, Magic Book, Castle Skin Enhancement, Dragon Word, God Above, New Heroes Weekly, new features breaking existing code bugs and not attended to both old and new updates. Impossible to keep up with the frequent game update. Constant of releases. It's difficult to understand how to be used properly. When you're just learning how one thing is working, you're then hit with something else. That's a really good point. Unable to complete existing upgrades. As we know, there are 4 civilizations. and total need about 100 million pink crystal to complete all civilization research. 90% of the players haven't even done 10% of it. So the gap has just become ridiculous, where it is impossible, unless you are in that top 1% of 1% of players, to even do anything. It is so far out of control. There is no regulation with the game. I'm out of my own stuff now. There's no regulation. There's no oversight. They do whatever the hell they want. Literally whatever the hell they want. And with no repercussions until now. Until now, people are finally sick of it. And it's a shame that it's taken this long for it to happen. And I've done everything in my ability to support the game. I've been very kind, especially the last, 6 months, 8 months. I've been trying to, be positive. But these last 3 months, as you can see, I haven't made a Clash of Kings video. I made like 2 Clash of Kings videos in the last couple months. It's been bad. It's been really bad. Let's go ahead and read the rest of them. Do you have it pulled up, Trouble?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Let's it's the first one I sent you, the first link. Or no, it's the second link. It is the second link. Yeah. God of Mercy, decorations, manual T12 to 13 troops are very different to achieve for free-to-play players, even for mid-range spenders. I myself am a mid-range player, about 170, 180 million power. I don't have T12 yet. The T13 are really hard to get. The T12 are hard to get. 200 million power is not safe from a solo hit. That is correct. I shield all the time where I need max reinforcements, because a 200 million power castle is not safe to being zeroed instantly. Gone. All your work, 3-4 years, gone. Like that. And you're a big castle if you're a 200 million power castle. I would say less than 1% of the entire game is over 200 million power. It's crazy, man. It's getting me fired up just reading it.
Yeah, and someone that I've actually seen do that, he's actually tired of the game. I've actually seen this man attack in almost zero before they ported off 300 million power castles solo. Like he was lighting people up, and he wasn't playing. And he's like, dude, I'm done with this, man. I can't keep on doing this. He's like, yeah, it's a point of okay, well, at some point you got to say, all right, it's not necessarily the money. If you have that much money, it's not. If you spent that much in the game already, it's not going to be necessarily the money to you. It's going to be the fact of, oh well, these people think that I'm fucking stupid. Like I'm going to keep on doing this over and over and over, and I'm just going to, like it just takes the skill out of the game and turns it strictly to just, spending. Usually, I mean,
the skill gap used to be pretty good. Like you would see it. People were baiting. There was a really good skill gap. The skill gap now, there really is no skill gap anymore, and
that's why I don't make tutorials anymore.
You know what's crazy, Trouble, and this is the best part about it. The game has gotten so bad that even the big castles and the max castles are mad because they don't really have anyone to fight, because it's either like, okay, I'm either destroying somebody, like, beyond belief, like, literally just hitting them and they're done for, and then I can never attack them again because I just zeroed them instantly. Or, 2, someone's so goddamn strong that there is no attacking them. People have reached God status in the game. They're either God status or ants that you literally just step on. So, what fun is it for a player, to... their investments have turned to shit, because once you've gotten, so strong that you don't even have competition, what's the fun in that? The fun has disappeared for a lot of people, and that's why they're doing this.
What's up, Goku? Goku is the castle that I play in.
Oh, nice.
Outside of my castle, I've got probably one of the best farms in all of COK.
Really?
Like literally the highest mithril income, food and wood income.
What level is it?
It's a P5, but it's also, I mean, like it's on its way to P6, and I mean it's just a farm. It doesn't have anything other than, all the science is maxed out for the farm, all the dragon glass, everything except for that new dragon glass crap that they got going on.
Trouble, I just seen something. Sorry to interrupt you. I just seen something that's very important, because this is where, it could get into some issues. Game became gambling. Reforge for equipment, gambling. Purifying Dragonglass, gambling. To upgrade Mercy of the God, etc. People are saying it's a trap to spend more money. Skins for mysterious boxes are extremely demotivating. Castle 11 with gold wings. While some spenders do not get in over 10 packs, skins should be capped. So here's the part about this, man. And
I know somebody that buys 15 packs each time, 15 $100 packs each time that they have a wing pack.
Yeah.
And they don't make it. Almost 90% of the time they don't make it in that 15 packs, they usually quit.
Here's what I'm getting at right here, man. Game of War had a big situation, and there was a video with so many views, like it was either millions or hundreds of thousands of views. It was a huge video, and I'll link it in the description of this video. The players of that game, there was an attorney who went after them because they had gambling in the game, and there's a lot of children who play these games. So you can spend money on gold and spend that gold to gamble. Gambling is illegal in most countries under a certain age. You have to be a certain age to gamble. And online gambling is super legal. Now, you know, I'm not trying to get too crazy here, but, you know, the gambling part isn't cool. You know, people are addicted to gambling. People have serious... I was addicted to gambling at one time in my life. People can become addicted to gambling. It's a serious, serious disorder. And, you know, you can prey on people who love to gamble. People love that rush of gambling. Am I going to get this Dragonglass? Am I going to, you know, the Lucky Wheel event back in the day? People used to play that and not realize that the odds are fixed in that event. You know, they would think that it's actually random. It's not random. You can predetermine the pattern, and you know what you're getting in the house one easily. So the gambling part's huge, and it's a very unfortunate part of mobile games. There shouldn't be gambling in these games. There's too many kids that play the games, and there's too many people who, you know, are vulnerable to those things. So I hate the gambling in these games, man.
I think that there is a thin line between gambling and competition.
Yeah.
All right. So the Golden Chest event.
Yeah.
I think that that's a competition.
Right.
And
some of them are competitions.
It's almost like gambling, but it's the same thing as a competition. But the whole, whenever you buy those packs just to gamble on statistics or to gamble on, and then they added
even the Lucky Wheel event's a good example.
Well, yeah, but see, you're at least there. You're competing against somebody else, like in the game.
Right. Yeah, I'm talking about the ones where you're not competing against anyone. It's literally just luck based, and it's not even luck based because it's predetermined. I think that the Dragonglass and a lot of it is luck based, but I know that the Lucky Wheel isn't luck based, or at least it wasn't when I used to play it. I don't even touch the thing anymore. It's just
Marine 9097. I want it both ways. What do you mean, Marine 9097?
Yeah, clarify that question. We'll get with Trouble on that one. Game glitch and customer service. Game can't solve existing glitch issues as new glitches arise every day. Now, here's the thing I want to say with this part. The mods of this game have done a really good job. They work their asses off, actually. And, you know, I used to give them a hard time, but getting to know some of them and seeing what they do and seeing them reporting glitches every single day, I feel like ever since Clash of Kings started Blood Tyrant, they started other failed projects. Clash of Kings the West, which was probably their best other project. There was a bunch of other ones. I'm forgetting the other ones right now, but they created a bunch of other games, and they moved development members from this game to those games, so now they have less people to fix glitches. And not only are they have less people to fix glitches, they're adding new glitches all the time. So exponentially, it's like getting out of control. So they have these mods working their butts off to find these glitches, and then they don't even have enough people to fix the glitches. So the mods are doing a good job. We have a really good mod team for the most part. They all you know, work really well and do a really good job. But you know, they're fighting an uphill battle. So with you know, I just wanted to point that out, that the mods are doing a good job with the glitches. But if they don't have the ability to fix glitches themselves. They aren't programmers. They're literally just people like us, just everyday people. They're just
messengers. Is basically what they are.
They're just messengers. So try to be nice to them is kind of what I'm saying.
Okay, so that guy, I can't remember his name now.
I think it was Marine.
But he was saying something about, I wanted people to gamble. I wanted to gamble on certain things, but others not. No, the Golden Chest event is where you spin the wheel and you compete against other castles for like a certain castle skin, and then you have a legendary castle skin. So you're competing against your kingdom, and you're competing against other kingdoms for certain castle skins.
Yeah, I
That
know what
is
you're
not
saying.
a problem. Yeah, that's not a problem to me.
Yeah.
So, and I understand spinning the wheel. That's like an extra bonus. So you get like little rewards. That's not like a gambling addiction, because this is a situation where you buy packs and hope that this pack is going to get you where you need to be, or you're going to get 500K food.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So you're going to spend $100.
It's skill based versus luck based, or versus generated based, whatever it may be. So yeah, I think he clarified that good.
What I was meaning.
Definitely. I think you clarified that good. Let's move on to the next one. Why developers introduce Cannonball?
I'm not upset, Marine.
It's all good, Marine. It's all love, man. This is what we're here for. We're here for that. Ask questions,
I just couldn't
guys.
remember your name, brother.
Point things out. Ask questions. We're here for this. We're here to have Discord, talk about this, and figure this thing out. Like I said, we're not here to destroy Clash of Kings. And if they fix this game, I think we should all go give them 5 stars. If they do it, if they even reply to us and start having action within the community. I've played a lot of other games, and the devs and the people and the community managers are in the community. They're talking to people, and they're building things based off what the community wants. So it's completely different now. I think for the last year, it's been completely different than it used to be. Even myself, I used to be able to talk to, members of Elix and get things done. World Cup, a free-to-play event that gives people rewards, and it's a great competition. That's something that we came up with. Civilizations, which they butchered, but it's something we come up with. What's up?
Really quick, I'm getting input from Anna from 242. She's an amazing player, and she's pretty much one of the ones that she orchestrated a lot of like the writing of all of the inputs that we've turned into Clash. She's literally the one that has helped put all of that together.
Shout out to her.
But she's wanting you to read her comments right now on the live stream.
Okay, there's so many comments coming on. It's very hard.
Hello.
Hey, Hamza.
Sorry, I was out.
Hamza, what up?
Okay.
She also gave me notes on what to say.
Okay, yeah, Rose, take her comments, tell her to message you, and then you'll talk for her if she don't want to get on here herself, because that would be a good way to do it.
Anna can speak perfect English.
Yeah, she can. Yeah. Get her in here.
Okay, get her in here then. Get her in Discord. Hey, what's up, Hamza? How you doing, buddy?
I'm great.
So Hamza's the one that originally posted this onto Facebook. This was something that was derived from a lot of players in the international groups on social media. And then Hamza kind of, and what's her name again, Rose?
Anna.
Anna. Okay.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Okay, Bloody. Okay.
She's originally one started on.
Find out her name in Discord, and we'll get her in here to talk. We just got to make sure that we don't talk over each other. And I would love to hear, her go over some of these things that maybe I missed, because I'm just kind of going through and picking out the things that I see that I definitely see are concerning. Time consuming for daily tasks. The things in this game take way too long. 8-hour throne wars. Who the hell wants to work a work shift, man? We work in our real lives. Why do we want to have 2 jobs? The throne shouldn't be more than an hour. Just end it now. These are like small details of a lot of problems, but I'm just gonna say it. The events take way too long. Dragon campaign, 2 hours. That's a quarter of a work shift. 2 hours for a Dragon campaign event. Cut it down at least to an hour. World Cup was perfect at 1 hour, but I think 30 minutes would be plenty of time, because then upsets can happen. The top castles, if they lose at the start, they can usually overpower people with their sheer force and spending. But if they can, if the small castles can hold on to a lead and make it a lot more interesting. And, KVK, I think you kind of have to leave that one as a, 24-hour event because of the time differences. But the other ones, you can definitely shave some time off.
So Hamza, what were you wanting to get into?
I wanted to talk about bugs. The bugs, a lot of them. The Kingdom Conquest one, the lags, 10-minute lags in an attack. If you see a red screen, the game force closed and you are attacked. That's
so you're like people getting zeroed?
Yeah.
Because of the bugs?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a big lag. And after that, there is a win. You don't see reports for the attacks, for the scouts. And then when you get the points, they don't even show up in the win store. I have played 3 wins and I didn't got those points in store, to buy things. That's a big shame for Clash of Kings. that we
that's
are
not just a
spending.
personal thing.
That's a huge
I've
one.
seen it. Yeah, I've seen it happen with a lot of people during Kingdom Conquest, especially. Like,
it's fairly
and we
common.
know what
I saw a player who got kicked, who literally got attacked by 411. He could not. He literally came onto shield, and he couldn't shield at all. He was trying to, but by that time he saw these castles poured in and just zeroed the heck out of him.
The servers are bad. The servers are bad. I think we can all agree on that. The servers are bad, and sometimes, like, you know, the servers, they're not spread around the world like a lot of games. From what I understand and from what I've been told by sources, you know, close to the situation, they say that the servers are in Hong Kong. They can't have them in China because of legality reasons, but they're in Hong Kong, and that's where the servers are, and that's just the way we got to deal with it. That's why, like in World Cup, you know, teams close to the server can port in and hit the Night Hall 50 times. That's why, ding, 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 why would they add the Night Hall when they didn't have it in the regional phases where, you know, people, where it doesn't matter because, you know, you can just rally buildings and take them. You don't have to worry about the Night Hall. But they put it in the actual world finals where people from, like, North America are fighting people from China, and there's a 3-second latency where the other team can attack the Night Hall, get 400 points, and then boom, you're never coming back from that. Ever. So, there's a lot of things that are unfair with it. Well, what else did you want to get into, Hamza?
That's the point.
That's the main one?
We know about the Asian back. Yeah.
Well,
go ahead, Trouble.
I would also
I was zeroed from 600 million to zero because of that lag.
And you never got compensated for that?
Not at all. They said the game was fair. It was your cell phone.
Wow. They said it's your cell phone, not the game, when this is a known bug.
Yeah. Whenever I actually had connections with COK, really, really decent, good connections with COK.
Yeah.
One of my alliance members got zeroed, and we sat and watched him get zeroed, and we were talking to him on an outside application, and he was in Taiwan. He got zeroed during KVK, sitting at the enemy's throne, and there was nothing that we could do about it. I was in the middle of contacting. Like, I was contacting them the whole time. I was like, "Hey, man, this guy cannot get on his castle," and they were like, "Well, he's beat."
Yeah,
right.
That's the unfair part, because if these are players that are paying for the game,
right?
You know, like here's my issue lately. Like months ago, when they did the city tournament, they asked me, "Would you like to be a leader for one of these?" And I said, "Yes, just give me the dates, and I would like to join." They never gave me the dates. It's everything at their time. And then they came out with, "Hey, it only has to be Android users." That's where I'm like, wait a minute, you're asking me to come and be one of the leaders, but you're asking me to accommodate myself to your ways. No, like, I'm your customer. I'm the one that's paying your paychecks. You should help. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be rude in that. But
you should have been there. You should have been in LA with me, because
I said no.
They put me to work.
It's always on their time.
That's another thing. Like, obviously, dude, we love this game. Like, we love the people we've met in there. We like the game. There's a reason why we're still sticking through. But enough is enough. Like, I've heard from spenders, they're tired of having to catch up to the next thing. It's like they obtained the equipment, whatever it is that just came out 3 days later, another update. What they just purchased a day ago was no longer relevant.
Right.
So this is money that they're spending to catch up. And here's another thing. I know that a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, spenders, this is their fault." I'm like, dude, you realize these players care for their teammates.
Right.
They want to protect their alliance. They want to keep their alliance in competition.
Rose, that's why this game.
I ever started spending.
This is why this game is such a brilliant business model. It brings out, people want to protect their teammates. I understand that that's the point we're getting at, is that they abuse that part of the game. This is all a business plan. It's all a business plan, but there's ethics in business.
That's where I'm trying to, like, reach. I would like for us to be able to reach out to the developers or the head of Alex and be like, dude, keep your mind out of the business. Go back to the heart of the game. Why did you start this game? You'd actually make more money if you actually listened to us.
They didn't start the game. It was somebody else
They sold
the game.
it off.
Yeah. Once it got into Elix's hands, ever since 2016, it got out of control. And here's the thing. Bot farmers had a big role in this, because once they had bot farming people who could get max castles without spending any money, they had to release prestige badges. That started it. Once they released prestige badges and saw that their money went exponentially higher, they said, "Oh shit, we've got something here." And then it just went crazier and crazier since. And this is our first protest since 2016. First one since 2016.
And that's where Daydreams. That's where I was getting at. I've got one of the best farms in COK. It don't even fucking matter no more. I was actually gonna make a video about it.
Yeah, farming does not matter.
Don't even matter.
Farming does not matter.
My farms are relevant. Like I farm and I just give my shit away to like lower levels that actually, you know, could use it. That way they could keep up, you know. But at the same time, like the bigger spenders, like the spenders and shit, they're like, man, I got like 1G mithril. Why do I need your mithril? You know? Mm-hmm. They're like, I don't even use mithril no more. You know, like it's not even a thing. You know,
It's the packs are so crazy too that, you know, it would take you a month to farm what you can get in one pack. Jack Barron has joined the stream. Jack, you got something to say about all this craziness?
Just coming too fast.
What's up, Jack?
Man?
Yeah, the updates are just...
Long time no talk.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Doing all right.
It's coming in way too fast. Nice. I think we can all agree that it's coming in way too fast. Rose, I need you to get Blood in here, and also Gladiators. Gladiators wants to join too.
Breaker is kind of missing. He's MIA right now. Blood.
He's right there. He's in the chat. He's saying, "Oh my God, there's a girl with a nice butt."
All right.
That's not Breaker.
That is Breaker. That might be Breaker.
Here, guys, we gotta get
Breaker. It really is.
We gotta get people in here, and we gotta cycle people in and out because we got 5 people in here right now. So we gotta kind of like people in and out.
Yeah.
Shoot said 2 key terms in the financial focus from Elix: prestige badges and archer stats increase. On both, they saw their income explode. Instead of nerf the archers, they did the opposite. They nerfed the cavalry. So I mean, and I expect, since they did pikemen, they will do the siege engines next. They're gonna do something with the siege engines next. But I mean, like the cannonballs, I actually made a video because I was against the cannonballs. Then I started thinking about it. I was like, man, the cannonballs can be a good thing. But then they started making it so that, you know, the cannonballs can be fired from, can be fired from under a shield, stuff like that. I mean,
they're just annoying.
I would like, and you know, the stink cannonballs, that's stupid, but like the 30-minute march thing, I think that can be strategically good, as long as, you know, like they don't be stacked, stuff like that.
Right.
I think that they could just tweak some things and make some improvements.
Right.
Like if they could just stop right now and let people catch up, then maybe they'll be able to save this community. But like, I think that the purification stuff, all that stuff is,
they've got a lot of work to do.
That stuff annoys the crap out of me. I just got a level 38 class, and now you have to have 38 for purple and orange, and then you have to spend a shitload of crystals to bring all that up, and like.
Exactly.
All right, guys,
I
listen.
can't cut up on anything for more than half a day. Seriously.
Yeah, it's out of control.
Like,
okay,
if I were to
Jack.
get Skyfall right now, they'd come up with cavalry work tomorrow, I bet. So I'm not doing that.
All right, guys, listen. I got 20 minutes left on this stream. I want to make it in under an hour. That way, it can be consumable for most people. I think over an hour, people aren't going to watch it. So I'm gonna move some of you guys out of here, and I'm gonna pull in Bloody and Gladiator. Okay. All right, I'll bring you back in. I'll bring you back in towards the end. I'll bring everybody back in towards the end.
Thank you, guys.
All right, I'm gonna move.
Thank you guys for coming, man.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, who's this right here? Is this Gladiators? Okay, he's got to hook up his mic, and I believe that Bloody is coming too.
And here's one of the things that I'm upset about also is the fact that people are getting banned for their avatars.
Right. Oh, that is corrupt, isn't it?
There's no way that they should be getting banned for their avatars, because their avatars are not offensive in any way.
Not offensive in any way. It's just corruption. That's corruption. And you know, people think that by shutting down the boycott is the best way. It's made it so much worse. It's made it so much worse. People are saying that the boycott's destroying the community. It's victim blaming.
And all we want is a straight up answer.
Victim blaming. By the way, Rainway, thank you for that $10 donation. I gave you a shout out in the chat, but we were in a conversation, so I had to I had to get to it. Okay, we got Bloody here, and we got Gladiators. How are you guys doing?
Bloody.
Man, how are you doing?
What's
I'm
up,
good,
man?
Thanks.
Doing good. It's good to have you guys here. Is Bloody got her mic hooked up?
I know everybody.
Yeah. It's a small community, man.
Is it
That's
working?
why they shouldn't mess with us.
Is it
Feel like
working
a
and
special
everyone
Yes.
can hear me?
Everyone can hear you, Gladiators. What do you got to say?
Yeah, very fair. First of all, we didn't join this campaign for personal things or
Right.
personal benefits behind it. We did this because we love this game. We love
Right.
it too much, and we want to improve it.
Right.
What happened now in this game? It's coming bullshit, man. Sorry for
Right.
saying that.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you're right.
we want to see it like we used to be before 1 year ago or 2 years ago, where we used to enjoy it. We used to have fun. The strategy matters.
Yep.
It's totally zero now.
It's one-dimensional, too.
Zero.
We spent a year and a half with an Archer meta. A year and a half with an Archer
Exactly.
meta. It just now changed, probably because they realized that they could sell new heroes with cavalry. Boom, they counter the archers. Boom, you guys don't have to spend on cavalry now. It's sad that that's what drove it.
Now, if you didn't spend anything, you will be zero in this game.
Yeah,
that is not solved for this problem.
Yeah.
Our main problem is we need to improve the personal strategy things, or whatever you can call it.
Yeah.
The team progress. I cannot describe it very often, but we need what we used to have before.
Right.
We didn't feel it now. We don't feel it now at all.
It's a different feeling, isn't it? It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's more like a chore to go on to your castle and do daily tasks.
I really like what you said, Gladiator, because that's the truth. Is that we wouldn't be here if we didn't love the game and love this community. You know, we've been playing this game for so long, and we have so many good memories. It's hard to just it's hard to let go. It's hard to let go.
Yeah.
So we got to at least try.
I actually contacted Mr. Noob from Kingdom 200.
Right.
And the main thing that he made him to join this campaign, because he didn't feel that feeling that used to be before.
Competition.
Exactly.
It's the feeling of competition.
Now, for example, Mr. Noob, Kingdom 200. Who will face now? No one except 13-14. No one.
Right.
What is the competition that we used to be for?
Right. That's a really good point.
Thank you for the $5 donation.
That's a really good point. Oh, thank you, Victor. I appreciate that so much. Good looking out.
Too many big castle doesn't feel the competition or the feeling of the enjoyment of this game as like to be before. The gap is too high now between top castle and normal castle. It's a very huge gap nowadays, and it
makes the game unenjoyable for the big castles, doesn't it? It makes it unenjoyable for even the big castles are fed up because they don't have anybody to fight. It's either someone is they don't want to have one kingdom they can fight, TVB. These big castles like Knobs, there used to be where big spenders could fight mid-range spenders, and even free-to-play players could at least contribute to the battle. Now, if you're not a top castle, you can't even join the rally. You just gotta watch. So
no way.
And also, Daydreams.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that many here will agree. Does anybody here remember whenever they first started this game and whenever they were getting their asses kicked, but everybody stayed? Everybody stayed. And they spent moderately. They spent whatever they could, and they helped each other out. And they would be like, "Man, I'll buy a pack, and I'll send you a teleport, or I'll send you a shield, something like that." They did. We had, and nobody was quitting, but we all stuck together, and we did pick our wins. We did win sometimes, but we lost more than anything. But we won. We lost together, no matter what, and we always celebrate our victories.
It was camaraderie.
You know? And now it's not like it's like okay, well, we spent the most, so we win.
And it's also forced super alliances. If you're not in a super alliance, you're basically not enjoying the game now. Back in the day, in each kingdom, you could join a top 3 or 4 team and be semi-competitive and have fun in the game. Now, you have to play for the cross-kingdom events, and you have to be in a super alliance, or you're useless. There's nothing else you can do. It's changed the whole landscape of the game in many ways.
Yeah, exactly. I like being in. I don't have to be in like the super strong alliance or anything like that. But like they made it too much. Yeah, they made it too much where it relies only on that. You know.
We've got 15 minutes left. Let's try to get Bloody in here. Bloody, you there?
Bloody.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard you.
Hello, how you doing, dear?
Hello.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn you up, and go ahead and what did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about, I mean, there were some points there where the discussion was a bit off track.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, we can take all these issues from so many angles. Absolutely, the entire community has common issues like the bugs, the lags, the display issues. We get stuck in events, in Slaughter Battlefield. I got stuck for an hour on Ancient Battlefield because they cramped 1,000 kingdoms, or I don't know how many, within one group. So it cracked from all the corners. Mm-hmm. Also, about big spenders have their the big spenders have their own pain. The medium spenders have common pains, but also some extra ones. And the small spenders plus the non-spenders have on top. So it's like a cake, let's say. So if I take the big spenders, which I know few of them, I can't say I'm that well connected, but I can see my team members, and I could see my king. And you are in a small kingdom, then you are reliant on 2, 3, let's say, strong guys, not necessarily maxed out. All the pressure to spend is on one. Usually, this is what I saw as a model.
Yep.
We were playing full 24 hours the KVK and so on. So then we said, okay, we jump. We join bigger teams. It's not necessarily that much, we are bored and we want competition. Even for a big spender, they want a break. They have families. They have jobs. They want to log in. They want to do some stuff around. They chat with 2, 3 people. They buy few packs. They see what needs to be done in their castle to maintain it.
Right.
But also the pleasure and the satisfaction, I think, for every single player in COC was strategy. You plan something, you work as a team, it goes right, you feel like I did this. It doesn't feel like what's happening right now. We have some rallies, we defend the throne, we reset the throne, or we take a throne with 2, 3 guys.
Right.
The rest are joining the rallies, and then everything else is solo. Whatever you catch without a shield, 100 millions below, I kill.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm a medium. Yeah. So it's not the team play and the strategy. It's long forgotten. Now I spent 5K this month. I can kill more, but it's again solo. All I do in KVK is solo. And I do
Devil. The competition now, it's become like how much you will spend, that mean how much you will get.
Yeah, also, she made a really good point.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, she made a really good point, guys, which is that they're putting a lot of pressure on these top players in each alliance. In each alliance, there's always a few top players, and they feel this pressure to protect their family. These are their friends. Imagine being friends with people for 3 or 4 years, and you have to. It's like your own family, but, you feel the pressure of it. And also, she said that the enjoyment of the game has fallen into the hands of just a few. It used to be an entire family of an alliance. A whole team would feel the enjoyment of victory. And now the enjoyment of victory, which is what we all play for, it's been tarnished because it's only really felt in the hands of a few rather than in the hands of a whole alliance. So that's
because even if you're a top guy,
here, guys, we can't talk. Hang on, guys, we can't talk over each other. Go
ahead. Let me mention this one.
Okay.
Daydreams. I play with FXX Castle, which is in Kingdom 242.
Okay.
And I'm the biggest castle there. I feel guilty sometimes because some guys cannot join the rally or cannot join the enjoyment of this game when we attack 1 billion castle or whatever castle the target was.
They can't enjoy that victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was zero. It was nothing.
Yeah. And if the small players and the medium players don't feel that enjoyment of the game, the big players don't feel the enjoyment of the game.
I feel guilty about it, but this is the way that this game is going on that path now.
Right.
It's totally wrong, but we cannot do anything now. But by this boycott, we can progress more, and we can change the way of the game because we didn't feel it.
We can try.
We have to try.
Yeah, we have to try, and everybody has to stick together. People on the opposition of the boycott said that the boycott's tearing the community apart. No, we're bringing the community together. The people that that think nothing's wrong, you either are a lunatic or you're a shill. There's just one of two answers, and I don't mean that in a mean way, because like when I say that, you're probably friends with someone or you've got a connection here or a connection there, so you don't want to offend people. But the boycott side is the side that's bringing the community together and trying to fix the game, not just think everything is fine, like in some Jim Jones world. Let's go ahead and hear Good Trouble, and then we're gonna get to Bloody.
Bloody, do you remember whenever me and you and Alajmi and just like one other person, I can't remember exactly who that was basically running Kingdom 1087? That was all that we did. We spent so many countless nights up messaging each other and making sure that we were on point for rallies and this and that, and we tried to make sure that everybody had fun. But there was, and then we moved to Kingdom 242, and now we're the underdogs. So like now we kind of know what both sides of it is, so like we know what it is to be the ones to set the rallies and then ask for people to join, and we also know the ones to be like that they'd be like, oh, hold on, you're too weak to join. So, so my thing is that we kind of know both sides of it. So we as a whole, we need to come up with a solution, like giving Elix solutions on what we can do to bring this all together, having them come up with a straight up answer, not just a canned message, nothing like that. We need like real answers. Like we need like, okay, so we need to come up with 5 things that we would love to see change, and what we can do to help them change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. I
don't want this live stream to be for nothing. I want us all to actually enjoy.
We'll get together and we'll help consolidate the list. But it's a pretty long list. Bloody, was there anything else you wanted to get into?
Yeah, my last point is you mentioned that Clash of Kings is a game which is part of a business which is aiming to get a profit. Now, I'm saying that in any economy that exists on this world, when you're running a business, you try to provide certain quality versus a certain price. Now, what's happening in the past 3 months, there were so many new features releases that not only, they not only benefited us, they gave us good homework. We are still breaking our heads on the magic book. Everybody, from top spenders, they're trying to figure out which is the best way, how to use it. Civilization Wonder, another thing, and so on. So they come. Some of them are bugged from the day one of the release. So
hey,
me
Jake,
as
you
a
seem like you got
company,
an awful lot to say. Why don't you jump on the call?
Yeah, anyone's welcome to join the call, guys. Also, please don't, whoever else is like saying something about Crimson, no one knows any of that. He's a nice guy. Please don't disrespect him in the chat. We want to keep this productive.
Nobody's disrespecting Crimson.
Yeah, no one's disrespecting Crimson. Well, someone did in the chat, but yeah, please don't do that, guys. Crimson's he's a really nice, he's a very polarizing figure. Some people love him, some people hate him. I like him. I think he's a nice guy. So please, let's, the whole point of this stream is to come together with equal goals, guys. Not to come apart.
Daydreams, regardless of who is he, as a player, we are here to explain what is this boycott is all about,
right?
And what we can achieve with this boycott.
Yeah.
Right.
So let me
regardless of Crimson or whoever, we are suffering from the gap that the game made.
Yeah.
Me as FX Castle in 242, I really feel guilty because I cannot allow everyone to join my rally.
Yeah, definitely. I agree completely. Here, we don't have much time left. I'm gonna move you out, Gladiators. Thank you so much for your points, dude. You put a lot of good points in here, bro. A lot of good points. Thank you so much. What kingdom are you from? Yes, you're next, buddy. It's really hard because I got other people that want to come in. I've got, I'm trying to keep the conversation flowing. So I'm gonna move you out, Gladiators, because there's only 4 people that can be in this chat at a time, so that way it doesn't get overloaded.
I will go out now.
Okay, brother.
I'm sorry, Bloody. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just,
thank you, Gladiators.
So let me finish. I have 1 minute, and then I can make room for the rest.
Okay.
So the point of a business is to provide some quality versus the price. What's happening right now is these new releases broke even more and produced even more bugs than we had. So now we have a lot of new bugs on top of some old bugs as well. You're paying a bunch of money to, stay in the middle, stay in the top, do something, to play. You're trying to play, and in the end, what's happening is you're having a lower quality in game.
Yes.
Because you're facing all these bugs for a higher price. That's my point. I'm finished.
Yeah.
I agree.
What kind of business is this? This is not a sustainable model, even for them.
Yeah, no, it isn't a sustainable model. It's kind of like it's too exponential. It's like something. It's like kind of like when stock markets crash. They're at that point where things could crash. We got to get. Hang on, guys. Who is up next? Jake, are you coming? Jake, you could just join to. Okay, I'll invite you. I think I blocked you on Discord.
Thank you,
so
Bloody,
Thank
you, Bloody, and I apologize for interrupting earlier.
Let me hang on.
No, thank you for taking me out, and sorry for my accent.
No, it was fine. You were very.
Your accent's beautiful.
Everyone understood. Everyone loved it. Thank you so much.
Your accent's beautiful.
All right, thank you so much, Bloody.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right, bye. I'm gonna move you down. There's a other chat going on with like 20 people. Well, 10 people in it. All right. Well, Jake wanted to join, so we'll get him in here, see what he has to say, and we'll start to close things up. Guys, talk to me in Discord if you were someone that wanted to join. Everybody, even if you couldn't get in chat, everybody's points are heard in the chat itself. Jake, it's not invalid, dude. You go to my Discord. You're online right now. Go to the left-hand side. It says Stream Weirdness. And you just went, hey, G, what's up, man?
K816 is in on the boycott too.
Yeah, hey, King G, you there?
King G, how you doing, brother?
Okay, he's muted.
I'm trying to figure out how to work this damn thing.
Everyone can hear you. This is the first time in probably a year and a half that you've been on the channel. How you doing, man?
All right, buddy. How are you?
Doing great. What have you thought about the conversation so far?
It's interesting. It's interesting. I like the ordeal where she stated that it all is on one individual out of 120 members.
You're that individual too, for the most part, usually.
Yeah. See, I'm pretty much the individual that is always supporting my team. But it's all about my team. And if I don't buy, and if I don't create, and if I don't build, they're going to die.
Your team suffers. Yeah, they're going to die.
It's up to you to make stuff happen.
Do you feel the pressure?
Absolutely. You know, it's a lot of people are telling me this. A lot of people are struggling to go through KVK to get these P6s. Everybody's blind for P6. If they can't afford to build it without a KVK win, dude, you're not going to be able to afford it when you build it after KVK.
Yeah. Well,
trying to get Jake in here.
King G, do you ever see like in the Kingdom chat where like people will be like, my king, he'll do this and he'll do that, and then
exactly it's all pointed. It's all pointed in one individual or maybe two in the whole kingdom.
Yeah, and I used to be that guy that they would be like, oh well, Trouble will do this and Trouble will do that. And they'll mail me and they'll be like, Trouble, pour next to him and burn him. And I'm like,
yes.
I'm like, yeah, you know. So then I mean, I wouldn't even. It would cost me $300 just to burn that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's getting stupid. I wake up every morning and there's a different update.
Yeah, it's getting overwhelming for so many people.
You know, and I don't mind to play and I don't mind to upgrade, but it's like you have 119 other people that are struggling to play, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just getting unfair now.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's definitely pretty rough. I'm trying my best to get Jake in here. He's saying that the thing isn't working. He sent me a screenshot and it says it isn't working. So I'm going to try one more time to get him in here. I don't know why it's working for everyone else but not him. There you go, Jake. I just sent you 2 more. We'll see, hear your point of view. The main thing I wanted to do tonight was get an opposing point of view, someone that doesn't support this. So,
so Jake,
I don't know if Jake supports it or not. Is he the one?
Jake has been in the chat this whole time saying that his approval will not waver for CLK.
Really? He just loves it. He just loves eating shit sandwiches. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, you know, here's the thing. I was in Jake's shoes at one time. Oh no, my air server went out. I was in Jake's shoes at one time. I was getting tickets to all the events. I was getting you know, a lot of perks in the game, and I still did 2 protests because the things weren't right. Sometimes you just have to stand up for when things aren't right.
Well,
and they're not right. I don't think anyone in their sane mind can agree that, you know, that you should just blindly support something. That's not an objective point of view.
This may be a little bit off topic, but I mean, it's not really, but it is. Here's the thing, though, is Jake don't realize how close he came to being replaced by me. They asked me if I wanted to replace him, and I did not.
What?
I'm not. Yeah, they asked me if I wanted to replace him, and I did not. I was like, time for it, all that. Here's the thing, though, is that Jake is blindly following these people. They're just waiting for the next best person.
All right, he's here now. He just joined the chat. Jake, you there?
Wow. What's up, Jake?
All right, let's get into the whole. Let's get into. So why won't your support of Clash of Kings waver? See, here's the thing. We support the game too, but we're supporting it in a way that's trying to fix the game, not just let them do whatever they want. You don't think anything's wrong?
Let me state something real quick. From what I've been getting from information from people that have spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Their biggest fear right now is that
that's just, I know who you're talking about, that the game's going to shut down. That's not going to happen. The game's not going to shut down.
Their biggest fear is there.
That's just one person's fear. It's one person's fear. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, Didi, I've heard it from many. And they're like,
the game's not going to shut down. The game's not, and if the game shut down, everybody would get a refund. Like, that's just the rules of the App Store.
Then they're breaking. Then that's robbery.
Then that's not going to happen. We're not here to shut the game down. We're here to fix it. Do you know how hard it would get to get a game to a 2-star rating? Everybody in that's supporting the boycott have already voted in it, dropped it from a 4.7 to a 4.1. And once they fix things, it'll go to a 5-star. So, you know, that's not going to happen. So everybody can just let that fear out the window. I'm interested to hear what you have to say, Jake.
Well, I have a lot of stuff basically.
Okay.
Along the lines of basically, I do not like the whole boycott as a whole.
Okay.
It creates a lot more harm.
How does it create harm?
It creates a lot more harm.
Okay. I'm gonna hear you out. How does it create harm?
Because when we have players commenting, going all over the place, and then Google, as you guys are doing the 1-star reviews, that will basically take that off the Google stuff. And
it's not going to take it off the Google stuff. It has to drop to a 2-star to take it off. Yes, I'm 1,000% sure. You think they're going to just remove a game that's made Google tens of millions of dollars just because of a small boycott? There's no chance this game's getting taken off the App Store. We don't want it off the App Store. We're doing our best to make it from not going off the App Store. If it keeps going at this pace, then it might go off the App Store. I'm just like ethics, purely ethics. So what are the
Jake, so do you think that if we were trying to make the game not no more, then what do you think that this whole stream is about?
Yeah,
I'm just saying right now, all the stuff you guys are doing may possibly cause more harm than any other boycott that you have done, from the break the wings to all the other stuff you've done in the past.
Well, that's because the players are completely fed up, dude. Like, back in the day, it was just like my small channel. I had like 5,000 subscribers. It was just me and, you know, a few viewers that did those boycotts. And because I had the ear of Clash of Kings, things were easily fixed. Now, nobody has the ear of Clash of Kings. They aren't listening to anybody in the community, not that I know of. I don't know. They might be listening to a small group of people, but they sure as hell aren't listening to me or any of my friends. So, hey, what's up? Shout out all the moms out there.
Everyone's saying I'm delusional. I'm from State Farm.
That was a joke.
Jake, you said you support the boycott, but can't get reported, Jake.
Well, wow. Okay, so you've came up with one point. You don't want to remove from the App Store. I think we've kind of settled on. It's very difficult for it to get removed to the App Store. I don't think it's going to happen. All right, go ahead with your next point.
All the devs, right?
Yeah.
They're going to get all pissed at you guys from doing this. They're going to get mad.
They're going to get mad because we're trying to fix the game. That's so a lot. That's the logic there is horrible.
Because you are negatively impacting their game, as any dev would be doing right now.
And how are we negatively?
You are impacting their business. You are impacting all this stuff.
Right. And they're impacting everything. They're impacting our investment. We are the investors in this game. Our castles hold a monetary value. These castles sell. It's against terms of service.
You don't own your castle. You are a tenant on your castle.
Oh, really?
Wow, dude.
That's what it says in TOS.
Okay. So basically, Clash of Kings, we
are using their service.
Where at does it say that?
It says we are using their service. They own our castle.
In what paragraph is it say under purchase and payments? Because I've got that right here.
Trouble's been going through the terms of service.
Trouble may allow you to download and view and use free.
As a mod, we are obliged through the new training made by the U.S. SMOD to go over the TOS and study it, top to bottom. Part of our 2-week mod training, the new mod training.
Okay,
so law knows about it.
This is a small point anyway. Yeah. This is a small point anyway. Let's say that we do just rent our castles. We just, you know, we play on our castles. They control everything. That's fine. So you're saying that we're creating damage and they should be mad at us. Why should they be mad at us? We're the ones that are mad is what they don't understand. And there's a hell of a lot more of us than there is of them. So why should we care about how they feel? They're the ones profiting. They have to make the customers happy. They have to make the customers happy. The customer is always right. This is a business. Business owners, and I've been a business owner before, you don't get mad at customers. So if they're mad at us, that just destroys their whole point altogether. Like, they can't get mad at the customers. The customers are mad for a reason. We were happy for years. We were happy. 2015, happy as hell.
Jack Barron is saying that I'm saying the Earth is flat. Are you kidding me?
Well,
anyways,
Jake, you're coming up with it's an opposing viewpoint. So, most people agree that there's some serious problems with the game. You don't.
So, Jake, as I'm in customer service, and whenever a customer complains to me and tells me, "Hey, I do not like what you are doing. I do not like what you are doing, and I want to be helped. And I say, what do I say to him? I say my exact words. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah.
That is what my job is.
What I'm seeing at this point is kind of like the whole NPC. It's like an NPC. You know, you guys are just going around with a single thought. You're saying we're the NPC?
Everybody. Oh my god, my mind is fucking blown. You turned the MCP meme around on us. I just dropped my first curse word of this stream. I wanted to make it family friendly. I'm losing my mind. So the NPC is someone without an objecting view, though. And when we've come up with like 20 or 30 different points objectively,
an NPC parrots basically an ideology or a set of talking in viewpoints.
Jake, you've been doing viewpoints and talking points the whole time. You were just sounding like you're in like reading off of a teleprompter, basically.
I'm not.
I understand that you're not, but I'm saying that's what it sounds like. Like you're not thinking objectively. You're saying that we sound like that when there's 170 people here who think you sound like that and that you're being the NPC. So don't bring the whole NPC thing on us. Like we're just like sheep following each other blindly. We have points and bulletins of problems. What's your next point?
My next point?
Yeah.
You guys sound like a bunch of faggot punk ass bitches who can't afford a 99-cent pack.
Wow.
That's what it is, basically.
That is
hey Jake.
That
Jake,
is
your punk ass bitch.
Yeah, don't trouble. Until
you went to LA.
All right,
punk ass bitch.
All right, I'm gonna have to mute that out. I'm so sorry, guys, for those of you watching. Jake,
I'm sorry.
Jake lost his mind there. Yeah, Trouble. We don't want to devolve, man. I can't believe that just happened. He always sound bites me when I say something crazy, and he just said the craziest thing ever, dude. So here's the thing about an argument, guys. When you're winning an argument, like I could feel the energy, guys. I could feel everybody's energy from the chat. I could feel Jake's energy. I can feel it. Like I can feel it in me, and I could feel he's trying to like push an agenda. And, you know, he did his best until that end right there. He just lost it. I don't know why Jake would do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of lost my composure with that.
There are some of the biggest spenders in the game in this chat, and you're calling people punk? Like BK1 Kingdom 200's even like, whoa, I'm out of here.
I will tell you the truth because
yikes, that's a big
Jake before he went to LA. I know Jake before he went to LA, so I'm just saying that I know Jake before he went to LA, and I know exactly what he's about and what he was about before he ever got that little mod position. So he has no right to say that stuff, and he knows he could have been replaced.
I know. Okay, we're gonna forgive Jake, and here's the thing, man. Jake,
so I apologize for my outburst.
Yeah, it's all right, man. I understand. I'm really doing my best to keep this productive, and like he said, like we're doing the harm. That's doing the harm. You just alienated yourself from so many people just to please a few, and they're not going to be pleased by those statements because you did them this service. Like, come on, Jake, you're better than that, man. If you want to come back in the chat and redeem yourself, you're more than welcome to.
There's people that spent and invested hundreds and thousands of dollars into this game.
Right.
Out of their own pocket, and then having a mod representative come into the chat to talk positively.
Right. Yeah, that's
and explain to us that we're renting our castles.
We want to work with the mods and like everybody that Jake's supporting. We want to work with them to make things better. Like, you know, people have individually always said these things to people, to Clash of Kings. I've made videos, and it's really good to see the support tonight that you know, I haven't felt in a long time.
Ninja, what's up, man?
Not much.
He's got that. He sounds like King G a little bit, so you probably thought it was him.
I thought it was King
He's
G.
like King G's clone, dude.
I was saying, he doesn't sound like me.
I thought King G was on here. That's why I didn't say hi. What's going on, bro?
Not much. Loving this boycott thing.
Yeah. So,
we're trying to make it productive.
Somebody said that Jake was correct about the.
He might be. No, he might be about the whole thing in TOS. Here's the thing. There's also a thing in TOS that says they can do whatever the hell they want. Literally anything they want. We have no rights to the game.
You could also go to your bank. You could go to your bank. You could go to Visa. I think Visa will back pay you 6 months.
No, that's why I didn't argue that point. Is because I assume that it's right.
Your bank will only cover 3 months.
I think Google.
Yeah, we're not getting into that though. We're not to that point yet. We're not to that point yet.
One thing I want to bring up what I guess Rose was talking about the other day about the reviews on Apple and Google.
Go ahead.
So somehow they still have a 4-star rating.
That's fine. We don't want their star rate. That is the one part about the boycott that I didn't like. Is the whole star rating thing. Rijo, your mic's going off, buddy. It's like echoing. The one thing I didn't like is that, because let's try to be productive and get things done before we do the whole ratings and stuff. Rijo, you're going to have to turn the stream off or else I got to move you. I got to move him.
We could, with the amount of people that's joined the boycott,
love you, Rijo.
Bandwagon.
Yeah.
If everyone actually did make a review, we can lower it to nothing.
We don't want to lower it. We don't want to lower it. We want to give them a chance. Like people said, someone said that if it gets to a 2-star, it gets removed from the App Store, which is probably a possibility. We don't want the game removed. We want the game fixed, or we at least want improvement. We don't want to do all that. I'm trying to get Jake back in here so he can redeem himself. I'm sending him a message. Emotions get high.
Can you pan out to other kingdoms that are doing the boycott?
What do you mean?
Somebody just asked if you could like go to the other kingdoms that are doing the boycott.
Yeah, look at some of them.
Like 242.
All right, let's go take a look. Yeah, I'll do that while I'll let you guys kind of take the reins. Just kind of give me the kingdoms. We just want to show how vast the support is.
The thing is right now at this point, there's a lot of people that support the boycott, but they're afraid to support the boycott because apparently they're being threatened to have their avatars taken and to have their castles banned.
The job of the mods, let me get on this point real quick, Ninja. The job of the mods, of the devs, and of everybody involved is to work with the community to make the game better. Not make fun of people who can't spend money, not curse at people, not threaten people that they're going to remove their avatars, not threaten people that they're going to ban their castles. Threats do nothing. And, we might have started off on
to abuse them.
Yes, no abuse. No abuse. You're like our...
You have seen my PM. You have seen my PM.
Yes. Yeah, Hams has been threatened many times, and that's unfortunate.
All this week, I had my account threatened, my brother's account threatened to get banned. I had my avatar removed.
You had your avatar removed too?
I had my avatar removed. That was just a couple of
days
ago.
They're making it worse. They are making it so much worse.
Yeah,
I still can't change it.
You still can't change it? So they blocked your ability to change your avatar?
It's been a few days now, and I still can't change it.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let me get on this point real quick. Go ahead.
VIP guy says quit the game if you can't afford it.
Who said that?
Yeah, VIP guy.
The VIP guy and the one that like helps people?
Yeah.
That's an actual employee of Clash of Kings, and he told you to quit the game if you can't afford it.
Yep.
Unbelievable. See, this is the problem, guys, is they're being nasty and they're trying to like bully us. Dude, there's way more of us than there is of them. Way more.
Here's the thing though, I'm not gonna support them, but I'm gonna go back and look at it from both points of view. We've threatened to quit several times. So I feel like we might have gotten off on the wrong foot there. So that's part of doing the boycott. We're not wanting to quit.
Right. We don't want to quit.
We're doing a boycott so they know that we want to see a change.
They only see value in the big guys now. They only see value.
And we're not saying do this or we'll quit. We're saying do this or we will not spend because we want to see a change. We'll just go back to being a community and all of us will sit around 0 castles and send T2 troops at each other.
The job of the whole point. I agree. The whole point of the rating system in the App Store. I have never told anybody to go vote that game down. I don't want anybody to vote it down until everybody just do your own thing. Like I said, this game used to be a 5-star game for me. It's currently like a 3-star game, and it's slowly devolving, but we don't want to see the game go away. We're trying to be productive. We had someone with an opposing viewpoint in here. He lost his cool a little bit. That's really unfortunate for Jake. I think that's a horrible look, especially since I'm the one usually with the bad temperament, and I'm holding it together really well.
You held it together way better than I did.
Yeah, I'm really holding it together to be productive.
He's a mod representing the company.
Yeah, And we would like everybody to be honest with their review. I would like to go back to the Play Store or to iOS and just be honest with their review. I'm not asking people to vote.
Yeah, just be honest. We're not saying to do anything. We're just kind of giving you guys like points of like what most people here already know the points. Everybody here is in support of it except for like a couple people. I've seen a couple people who aren't in support of it. It's very rare though. And you know, here's the thing, guys. We don't want to get down on Jake. Jake is supporting his friend group. His friend group, he's got a close group of friends who are all mods, and they're a close friend group with the devs because they work together. So they're all buddies. So he's supporting them. Jake's a really emotional guy. He lost his emotions. I could feel it. I could feel it building up. I could feel his emotions building up. And I was doing my best to kind of keep it on point and not provoke anything. I should have probably done a little bit better of a job. And yeah, I know he's getting tilted by people in the chat too, but that's unfortunate. If we get someone else in here, guys, try to just like listen to them.
Just let them be them. Don't.
Here's the thing, guys.
Don't knock them for what they're doing because we're supporting something that they believe in, just like we're supporting something that we believe in.
We're supporting something we believe is a righteous cause. This is the whole thing, like that people argue between, like, you know, Democrats and Republicans. If you believe your viewpoints are stronger than someone else's, have a civil discourse and discuss it. Don't name call them. Don't
Supporting is another thing. But threatening and abusing is another thing. They are threatening and abusing. They don't have to do that. If you don't want to join Boycott, we don't force you. You can stay away from us.
Yeah.
But don't threaten us. Don't abuse us.
We're the customer. Just like some of the mods are the customer. They have a different viewpoint than us.
That's the point.
But everybody has their own objective view. We don't want the game to go away. We want the game to be fixed. I have no reason to make videos for this game anymore. I used to get, 15, 20,000 views a video. Now, 3,000 views, 4,000 views is a great video. So, I want to repair the game and fix it. Or else, there's really no reason to play. If the people who run the show for this game think that we're just, pack spenders, and if we don't spend and can't afford it, just quit, and that if we can't afford 99-cent packs just to quit, then that's not a game I want to be a part of.
They got to listen to the people.
Yeah.
I had somebody that asked me to check my mail, and I didn't get a mail from them on WeChat. Law, go on ahead and mail me on WeChat, because I don't see no mail from you. Sorry, guys.
Can you show these kingdoms? So, live.
By the way, some of the mods, give a shout out. Maya, Flame, they've been fairly cool. They're worried the same way that Jake is, but less emotionally, and they're worried that this is going to cause more harm than good. But we know that it isn't going to cause harm. It's going to cause good. Just letting things continue the way they were going would cause way more harm than anything. Nobody's enjoying the game anymore. You've heard from some of the top spenders in the game tonight.
People are spending their life savings.
Yes. To protect their family. We have two families. Yeah, and $8,000, man, some people would consider $8,000. That's like, a third of most people's salary in a year.
Jesus.
Or a fourth.
Like half of what someone's salary.
Yes, it's a lot of salary.
That's more than what people make on.
And these top spenders are spending that every couple of weeks to maintain their top, top spot.
Listen, guys, makes 7,000 something.
Everybody has a family in real life, and then we have our families in these games. We live with these people. Look at this game right here, guys. When we log off this game, we don't log off. We're still here. We're still here.
Remember back in the day when Castle Level 30 was the max?
Yeah.
That was fun.
We still had chats outside of this.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
P1 and then P2. P3, P4, P5, P6.
Hey, we're going to rotate people to get more people in here, guys. There's some more people that want in, and there's only room for 4, because if we have more than 4, it's just going to get way too crazy. Ninja, is there anything else you want to say?
I'm going to jump out. Peace out, guys. I totally support everything that's going on. And
all right, thanks, man.
Hopefully we can make a positive change to the game.
Positive change, that's what we're after.
Hey, Law, try
thanks
me
for having me.
WeChat or something, or
I will go
Discord
to sleep.
or something. Hey,
Okay.
Yeah, I remember back whenever we used to look at other kingdoms and be like, man, that place has one level 30 castle. Man, that's amazing.
Right. Yeah.
I remember whenever we got our first level 30 castle in 1092, and we were so fucking scared. Or, sorry, my language. We were so scared of it that it was ridiculous. You know.
Okay, Chirag wants to join into the conversation. We're gonna let him. Flame Princess.
Ooh, Chirag.
Hi, Flame Princess is in the chat. I think Maya's watching. I don't think she's talking though. If any of you guys want to join, I'm sure you could do a much better job and keep it a little bit calmer and, you know, kind of give your viewpoint if you want to. I can understand if you don't want to. I mean, it's a hard position to be in because 99% of the game is against what's going on, and then, you know, you guys are trying to hold it together, but I think we can all agree it's not good. You know, I used to get asked a lot about updates. Remember, guys, when I used to like release the updates before the update came out? I used to have a little bit of a process and like, okay, I don't think that's good. I'd make a video. What do you guys think about this? You know, and it made a small impact. But now there's no oversight at all. There's no oversight at all.
I think that we should respect both sides. So
yeah. I mean, I think we've done a good job at that. Drag wants to come in. I didn't want to make this a long video. It's already an hour and a half. I wanted to make it an hour tops, maybe 30 minutes, but everybody's having a good time. Okay, we got a double advocate.
Yeah, we have almost 200 viewers.
Yeah, definitely. Keep telling people to come in, man. We got to get everything on all cards on the table. Let's break 200 viewers. To play devil's advocate and be fair, some mods, devs, or SVIP services personnel do actually want to help in solving some of these problems. I agree, Sela. I've already mentioned a few of them that definitely want to help. And yeah, I think you're gonna have a few bad apples and stuff, but a lot of people are afraid. They are shaking right now that they're gonna lose not just their castles, because that's not gonna happen, but some people get benefits in this game and they're at like a position where they have, you know, some power, and all of that's being threatened right now. The whole paradigm in the game is shifting. People just want the game to improve. It's just gotten out of control. Chirag is supposed to be coming. Let's get him in here, guys. We don't want to take too much time. Here is the link to the Discord. If anybody has the opposing viewpoint and thinks that the game is fine and there's no problems, and some of you think there are problems, but you don't like the boycott, but there's really no other way to do it, because we already have reported all these things to the mods and to the someone is getting my, okay. We've already reported these things to mods and people, and they can only do so much. Their hands are tied, so this is the best way we can do it. I'm trying to get Chirag in here. One other thing I was saying, like, we live in this game. See this castle? These people, I live with these people on the map virtually. Like, this is like an MMO. Like, this is a game that you, like, we're a part of it. Like, these are my neighbors.
Well, you also have a chat outside of the chat. You know? Like we've all got chats. I've got about 20 different chats. I chat with like people that aren't even in my kingdom.
Right.
I've got a buddy that I've been friends with for 4 years because of this game. He don't even play anymore. I wished him a happy birthday today. He's in Italy. I've never met this man in my life. I still consider him one of my best friends. Like, I would straight up, if he mailed me today and was like, hey man, I need some money, I would straight send him money.
Oh dude, there's so many close, like,
there wouldn't be no question about it.
Yeah, I've got so much family in this game. You know, Pitbull. If I'm ever going through something, I'll hit him up. I don't want to start listing people because I'll forget people, but yeah, there's just so many people.
I've had people that send me money that I'll be like, hey man, I'm going through a tough time right now.
Yeah, I've had people buy me packs and stuff, like, just out of niceness. Hey man,
you need a pack?
Yeah. Nah, dude, this game is so cool, and the community's so cool.
The game's not cool. The community's cool. I mean, I that's my different point of view on that.
One second, Trouble. Jake, dude, you're burying yourself, dude. Please, I would take the night off, bro. He said hating COK is the new hating Trump. It's completely the opposite, buddy. Like, in your viewpoint, let's be objective. You're saying that this is the new hating Trump, like it's some, like, you know, cultural phenomenon. You're the Hillary right now, man. Like, if we're being objective like that, I know you're a nice guy, Jake. I don't think there's anything wrong with you, but I'm just trying to explain to you, like, This is the populist uprising. Like, what don't you get? Like, where is this disconnect here, bro? This is I can feel your energy again. This is the populist uprising. This is the community, the people who are basically voting to create change. This is the democratic process of the community. Like, what? What?
Yeah.
You are, right now, and I'm not trying to be mean, you are the establishment. You are the establishment. In this game, there's an establishment. That is Elix. That is the developers, the SVIP team, the mods, the S mods, all those people. And then there's the community, the people. I haven't seen one person outside of either a mod or someone that works with Elix in some way that has disagreed with us. The stream is still growing. We just broke 200 viewers. People are on a wave right now.
I think that we can turn this into something positive, but Jake is turning it into something negative that doesn't need to be. You know, I think that if we got the right person in here,
yes, we need the right person in here from that side,
on their side. Yeah, if we got the right person,
I thought he was it because he talks really good. He's very clear with his points, but he lost it, dude. The energy got a hold of him, and don't listen to people in the chat. I asked her, I sent her a message, and I invited her and Flame, but dude, they don't want none of this. Nobody wants none of this.
Send Ronaldo.
Dude, Ronaldo hasn't replied to me since October 11th. He told me that he's going to reply to me on October 11th. Hasn't messaged me back since.
Yeah, but I'm saying like one of those people that actually are going to have some bearing. You know?
Didi.
Where is Chirag? Okay, he cannot speak.
100. You got to show Kingdom 200.
Okay, show Kingdom 200. Did they join on board during the stream?
Yeah.
Because it was just Nop.
K411 from Yasser.
Okay, Nop's got it. The rest of them don't have it. I'm sure they will eventually. Hey, it's Simi. I didn't know Simi was in Kingdom 200. What's up, Simi?
Yeah, Simi's in Kingdom 200.
I did not know that. I haven't seen her in a long time. People, all the trolls in my Discord scared her away. What's the other kingdom, Hamza?
They will start putting.
What kingdom?
Kingdom 411.
411?
Kingdom 411.
We want to give a shout out to all these people who are standing in solidarity, because they cannot, if there's this many people, yeah, look, most of the team has the boycott. They can't
go to 816.
There's too many people that are on board. And I love it that I didn't even start this. I'm just trying to do my best to spread awareness. And this was a community. This was birthed by the community.
1007. Yeah.
Wait, I'm in 816. Why am I in 816? What was it?
816. Check their.
They don't have it. I don't see anyone with it. Yeah, no one has it.
1007.
1007.
Oh, it's not there. It's not my friend's turn for throne.
Okay. It's a different team in that kingdom that has it.
Yeah. It's Win Korea and all them.
That's the wrong one, Hamza. What was it? 1007.
Yeah, 1008. One of them.
It's not 1007. I'll try 1008.
Wait.
Yep, it's 1008. They named their kingdom Enough. Enough is enough. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Shouts out to Kingdom 1008. Shouts out. All right.
Kingdom 360.
Gladiators wants to join back for 1 point. I think we've got. Oh wow, people are putting so many numbers in here, guys. If I click one number and it's not about the boycott, I'm gonna like quit doing it because you guys just want to show me your castles and shit.
Well, I was told 816. It must not be Boom.
Actually, no. These are right. They're right.
There's a ton of kingdoms that are doing it.
1005 is too.
Whoa.
Who's got a cute little baby?
I'll sit up here and argue with a cute little baby all day.
That's Bad Girl VSR. Who is that?
I will argue with you.
I'm not sure who it is, but yeah, they're welcome to talk. Dude, we welcome, especially if anybody has an objective viewpoint, we welcome that majorly. That someone gave me a wrong kingdom. I'm not going to type these in.
Jake back to the chat.
No, I want Jake to get in here and redeem himself.
Oh no, I thought the baby was Jake.
Yeah, guys. Nobody in the chat hate on. Oh God. All right, guys.
He is.
That's messed up. That's messed up. People in the chat got it, but I didn't get it. I'm so dumb. I'm like such in like I'm such in like the mode of like just making points hurt and stuff. Like I didn't even get the joke. All right, we're gonna lay off Jake. We're gonna lay off Jake now. That was a good one. I'll let that one slide. That was a good one. All right. I don't see anyone else with an objective viewpoint, guys. There's very few people, and I think after the meltdown that just happened, I don't think they're gonna let anyone else come on here and talk. But
yeah, I seriously would like to see somebody come on. I mean, it's not, and I'm not challenging. Just, and I mean, that's what we're not here to challenge nobody. We're here to figure out why this stuff is going on and what we can do to fix it. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Jake, like I said, if you want to come back in here and redeem yourself, you did have one good point that Clash of Kings does legally have the option. Like, they can just terminate castles and stuff if they want. They don't have any, okay, here. Yeah. Gladiators, you're back.
It's not a rent thing, though.
Yeah, it's not a rent thing. It's basically like they can do whatever they want. Like, they basically, we sign away our rights to anything in our castle. They could literally release packs with, like, to make everybody a P6 tomorrow if they wanted to. If they wanted to break the game, they have the option to, and they've done a good job at it. Go ahead, Gladiators.
Yeah, Didi, can you just put a screenshot on 242 411 1564?
All right, hang on. I want to give all these guys a shout out for standing in solidarity.
Yeah, please.
Okay, we're gonna do 242 first. They're on the stream. Shouts out 242. Who's up next?
1546.
Okay. 1546.
1564. 1564.
1564.
Okay, yeah, 64, yeah.
That's Gladiator Kingdom.
64.
64.
All right, we got hey, Dr. Kuwait doesn't have it up yet, man. You're gonna have to get on it.
Yeah.
He's ruining the image, bro. Come on, man, Dr. Kuwait. All right, who's up next?
411.
Okay, 411.
That's done. Already done.
Okay, that's Stormwind. Let's go and take a look at them.
I think
Shouts out White Wolf, or is this White Wolf? Yeah, White Wolf, Draken, Sunny, Yasser. What's up, Yasser? It's never too late. No, there's gonna have to be some serious, like, dude. They're gonna have to do so much to like.
I can give you unlimited kingdoms who support the boycott, but the real reason why we support this boycott, because we love the game.
Right.
That's the first point.
Right.
Yeah. We wanted to improve this this game. How can we improve it? By this boycott to fix the problem inside it.
Right, right.
We have many points. Wanna focus? We can't cover it in 1 hour. It's impossible to cover it
there's
in
too
1
much.
hour.
You know, here, I'm going to share my screen real quick so they can see just like, there's 2 pages of points that have been made. And, you know, if even the small stuff could be fixed now, I think it would make a lot of people happy. I think acknowledgement would make a lot of people happy. The game...
There's no giveaway, King.
Yeah. Didi, for example, Kingdom 200.
All right, here, one second. All right, Dastrus just joined the chat. He was asking what's the point of the boycott. He said, when did you make them make COK great again? He said what he wanted to happen. What's the point of the boycott? All right, so Dastrus, you missed the first hour and a half of the stream. We went over so many points. Like, you'll just, if you want to, if you got time and you're not bored, or if you're bored, you can watch it all. We laid out tons of points. There's actually 2 pages on Facebook that's going around of everything, you know, that's wrong. And, you know, people, obviously things aren't just going to be fixed. Oh, Dastrus, I know, nobody wants to be Castle 30 forever. That's, eliminate bugs and the exponential rate of these new things coming into the game. Like, in the past 3 months, there's a list of everything that's came out. There's a lot of stuff. You would just, Jake's now thinking that Dastrus is against it all and stuff. Dastrus just hasn't really seen everything that's going on. He's I don't think he's in the loop as much.
I want to go quickly about the boycott. can you just go to Kingdom 200 for Mr.
Yeah,
Noob?
yeah, I'll do that too. I'll do that too.
Yeah,
please. Gotta give shouts out to everybody. You know, like this, Dastrus, here, let me explain this real quick. Dastrus, this is I believe the 3rd strongest player in the game, and he supports it. Because it's not fun for the big castles either. It's not fun for the big castles, it's not fun for the small castles. They have nobody to attack, because what fun is it attacking someone and knowing you're going to win every time? It's no fun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no fun.
What is this boycott about?
Gladiators in the chat's a big castle. Like, there's so many...
Yeah. Why we started this boycott? Because we want to improve this game. Because we love it too much. And regardless of what people want to say about ban this game from App Store or Google Store or whatever. No. We want to keep it continue forever because we love it.
Yeah, exactly.
But we want to improve it.
It's got to get some improvement.
Sorry, I'm Arabic speaker. I'm talking about the Arabic society.
Yeah. The Arabic players.
Yeah. In Arabic players or in Arabic society, we want to improve it so we can enjoy it like we used to before. We stopped totally from enjoyment.
Yep.
This game become as what can I example it?
Press.
It's like a gambling game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's one of the points that people mention is that it's turned into that.
We want to improve this game. How can we improve this game about